Hey loves, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so, as y'all know, I went out of town a few days ago, and I'm back now, of course, and I had planned on doing a what's in my travel makeup bag, almost like a pack with me in a way, and I did not get the chance to. So I figured that I would do something different with that and do a almost an unpack my makeup with me, like what I took. So, and I also need to get ready, so I may also make this a get ready with me, but that part sped up a little bit. So yeah, today is Christmas Eve. I have already filmed one video, a subscription unboxing. I only got 2 more of my boxes. I'm expecting another one, so don't know when it'll come in, but yeah. Yeah, I already filmed one video, so I'm gonna film another one because I don't know that I'll be able to film one tomorrow because today's Christmas Eve and my grandmother's coming up, so I'm going to go spend some time with her here in a few minutes when my husband wakes up, because he did just get off work a few hours ago. And tomorrow's Christmas Day, and we're going to be really busy, so I don't know that I'll be able to film. So, yeah, we're going to do it today. And, yeah, so I guess we'll go ahead and get started, and I will just show y'all what I took. So, and I have this little bag here. It ties right here. I got this a little bit before I got married, and I took it with me on my honeymoon. This is actually a really awesome bag because these little things come off, and it's pretty awesome. So in this one, I had brushes and, you know, just different things like that. So, and in this one, I put brow things in there because they're so small and I didn't want to lose them. So, and for the brow products, I took this Tarte Brow Gel because y'all know I've really been loving this lately, and the Gimme Brow. Y'all know that's one of my holy grails. And, yeah. And of course, and I just took like a little brow brush, of course. And, and of course, my Brow Wiz. I thought about taking my other L'Oreal, but I'm just trying to finish that, honestly. So. And y'all pretty much know what brushes I took. I don't really have to explain all that to y'all. Brushes I always use. And eyelash curler is the one that Birchbox sent, which you'll see that in another video when the subscription unboxing goes up, which should be very soon. I took like so many brushes. Of course, but that's a good thing, because you can never have too many brushes. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. It's exactly what my husband always tells me. I can be like, no, I don't really need that. He's like, just do it, because you know you probably will use it. Then you'll be happy you had it. Alright, so that was it for the brushes. I didn't feel the need to show y'all everything I took. Y'all know I just took a whole lot of blending brushes and some face brushes, and so it wasn't really that important. And then for my makeup, I went ahead and took a bigger bag just in case. I've had this for years and years and years. And in this little front pocket right here, I just took like Q-tips and whatnot, so. And y'all know I took MAC Fix Plus. I gotta have this stuff, always. And I wasn't gonna do this, but I needed to do it just in case, which I do need to do a separate video on, and I'll get to in just a second. And, I took this with me. I did a separate video on this, which will go up soon, to try this out, this makeup palette. Ooh, I just dug my nail into that. How wonderful. This little makeup palette, really pretty. Which I'm going to do another video on that, kind of a review, because I did take it with me and I did use it. And for just in case purposes, I took the Urban Decay Naked Heat. Y'all know I love this stuff. So, and then I also took some blender cleanser and like basically this whole bag I took. And then All Nighter setting spray. Y'all know I've got to have it too. And I took my Smashbox primer water, obviously. And took this blush palette I talked about in the last video, which I will be doing a video on too with that other palette. So, and of course, makeup wipes. Gotta have those. Even though I didn't even use them. I just used my micellar water to take everything off. And y'all know, took the Hoola bronzer and the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. Love those things. Love both. And for foundations, I took the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. And I used it once or twice, but I don't know. Y'all know I always fall back on this It Cosmetics, because the 1 day or 2 days that I used this, I mixed the two, and I liked how it looked, but I wound up just most of the time using this because it did what I needed it to do, and it always does. It never fails me. In fact, you can tell it's getting empty. And I took this primer, this Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer by First Aid Beauty. I really like this stuff. And it looks so pretty by the end of the night. And I also took this eyeliner, just a typical regular eyeliner. I also took the Kat Von D, even though it is running out of ink. Because after one swipe, I do have to shake it. But I've had it forever. I've had it for a few months. So, and y'all know, I took this, the Lash Primer by Benefit. I'm actually almost running out of it. I'm surprised I didn't run out of it while I was gone. And I didn't even wind up using this, but I did take the Better Than Sex. I just used the Benefit primer. Yeah. And for concealer, which I did not wind up using this under my eyes because it was too full coverage for what I wanted. I did prime my eyes with this. You guys know, always. Gotta have Tarte Shape Tape. But for concealer, I did use this because most of the time I just wanted to get it done so we could go have fun. So I used this for pretty much everything. So yeah, that's pretty much what I used. And like I said, I'll do a separate little review kind of video on this. So yeah, explaining how I felt about it and stuff like that. So, because the other video that I'm going to be doing is kind of just a try on, just to test it out a little bit, but not like what I did when I was gone. So yeah, so I guess that I'm going to start getting ready now, but that'll probably be fast forwarded or a voiceover or something like that. So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and do that. Hello loves. Okay, so I'm of course starting with Tarte Shape Tape to prime my eyelids and setting that with a little micro beauty blender. Y'all know I'm obsessed with this stuff. I use it pretty much every single time I do makeup. It's just so good. And I'm sorry if my voice sounds different. I'm battling a sickness, so I'm a little bit under the weather right now, but I'm trying to get over it, so. And here I'm just setting it with some of my Bare Minerals Hydrating Mineral Veil you guys know I love so much, and with a fluffy brush, of course. And I don't know how to say the brand of this. Deuce, I don't know. I have no idea. However, I do plan on doing a video on this this palette and a little blush palette that I did a video on a few days ago. So I'm not going to get into this too much. But yeah, I'm just taking the bone shade that's in there, which I think I'll show here in just a second. And I did my eyeliner off camera because, yeah, why not? And yeah, I basically just take the bone shade and the medium transition shade that's in this palette. I think I'll show you here in in a few minutes the two shades I use. I forgot to show it before I started using it, so go me. Blending, blending, blending. That's what's important in life, is blending your eyeshadow. You know. And blending some more. And of course, y'all know I can't hardly do my makeup without dipping into the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette because it's like best palette ever. I really should branch out. I'm trying to with this new palette. But like I said, I'm going to be talking about that here very soon. I just always need at least one shade out of that palette. It's just so good. I'm sure my husband enjoys knowing that I love that palette so much. $50-something well spent. And here I'm just putting those first two shades I put on my eyes, on my under eye. Just, you know, smoke things out. And then I'm just curling my lashes with the lash curler that Birchbox sent. I feel like it might be a little bit too big for my eyes, but whatever. It is what it is. I like it though. It was a very nice gift from them. Thank you, Birchbox. And I'm using my Benefit Lash Primer. This stuff is so good. I wound up just using this on vacation. I didn't even use mascara, even though I took the Too Faced Better Than Sex. And the Smashbox Primer Water. You guys know I have to have this. It's just necessary. Love it. Please excuse me. I'm so sorry. And the MAC Fix Plus. So good. Very necessary. I don't know why I don't just wear my hair up, because I always have to pull it back. It's like, come on, Destin, get with it. And of course, I'm using the CC cream. So good. And even though I took one other foundation with me, as you saw earlier in the video, the Neutrogena Hydro Boost with me on vacation, I wound up just using this anyway because it's just that good. I even use it as a concealer. And because as much as I love Tarte Shape Tape, I find that if my face is so natural and my under eyes are full coverage, it kind of looks weird. So I just use this as a concealer and it works out perfectly for me. And it's just so good. I can't get away from it. I try to branch out and it just doesn't work. Not that I don't like the Hydro Boost by Neutrogena. It's good, but it's really more for when you have literally no skin concerns. So, yeah, but it is good, though. And, of course, I'm doing, like I just said, using the CC cream as a concealer. It's so good. And, I mean, it's very natural. It's not, definitely not like the Tarte, but if you're looking for more natural, then, girl, this is your way to go. So, sorry, excuse me. And, of course, blending I got more with my Beauty Blender. And then I am setting my face with my Bare Minerals Hydrating Mineral Veil. I love this stuff. It's really good for my skin type. I have a normal to dry skin type, and I've tried several powders. I've tried the Laura Mercier that was a cult favorite, the Cover FX that's a cult favorite, and the e.l.f. powder that's also a cult favorite, and neither really worked for my skin. They left me looking cakey and old, and I do not like that. Who does? And this one has yet to do me wrong. I hope it doesn't begin to, but it is hydrating, so I have yet to see lines. I think it's really great. And of course, I set my under eyes with that too, so. And then here I'm using my Benefit Hoola bronzer. This stuff is really good. You could even use this as an eyeshadow if you wanted to. It's really good. But I think the Lisa Frank is very comparable to this as well. And it's $4.99 and this one's $24.99. Or $29.99, whatever. And of course this one's the mini size like I got for $15. So, but this is really good. I used this while I was gone as well, and it's just natural. It's so good. You can see the dimension it gives. And it's just easy. Blends well. Love it. And then here I'm using that blush palette I was telling you guys about that I'm going to do a video on. Of course, I need to get back to my other blushes that are a little bit older before I wind up having to throw them away, because unfortunately I may have to throw away a couple of eyeshadows that I think have gone bad. That I found out the hard way. Sadly. I guess what it is, I guess. And a pretty highlighter by the same brand that I can't pronounce the name. It's pretty. I don't know that I like it as much as I like Champagne Pop or Prosecco Pop or Gilded Honey or anything like that, or the Tarte one. But it is good. It is good. It's pretty. And of course, Anastasia Brow Wiz. I was actually going to show my brows, but I was out of focus the whole time and give me brow benefit. But I figured I would go ahead and show you a little bit of what I did while I was in focus. So, whatever. And then you guys know I have to use MAC Fix Plus to set all the powder into place. And of course, the Urban Decay setting spray, all-nighter. It's so good, very necessary. I love it. And I hope you guys had a very Merry Christmas, and I hope you have a very Happy New Year. Bye, guys. Love you.